really good. The stream quality. Yeah. So before we start, I still don't have the view on my screen. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Perfect. Okay. Do you have like the key to mute the mic and unmute it as well, just in case? Because sometimes. Ready? We'll get started. Hello and good morning to everybody. Uh, we do want to apologize for starting off a little bit late, as we were just setting up the stream. Everything is good to go now. So far, Edmonton under 19 have decided to bat first. They're 74 after 8.3 with no loss of wickets. Sheikh T and Gurkurit currently batting out there. 44 for 27 for Sheikh, and Gurkurit's batting at 22 after 24 balls. And Hassan A is currently bowling, and he's already bowled 3 balls. I can hear an echo. Again, we do want to apologize for starting off the commentary a little bit late, but we have things under control, underway now. It is a very, very good day to be playing some cricket out there, especially for these youngsters, the two under-19 teams, Edmonton under-19 and Calgary under-19. Lots and lots of good talent, as I've seen personally in Calgary 19 squad. Edmonton, they're obviously showing that they've got what it takes as well. They haven't lost any wickets, 77 for 0 after 9 overs, with a run rate of 8.56. We do want to remind everybody that this under-19 clash is taking place after a very long time. There was a pause for many years, but thanks to Future Cricket Stars Foundation and Alberta Cricket Association, we were able to make things work, and we have this beautiful contest between these youngsters. They're out there to prove themselves. For Calgary 19, under 19, they got their coaches out there watching them. They got their teammates. And for under 19 Edmonton guys, they traveled all this way to come to Calgary to put on a show, to prove themselves. And so far, things are looking very, very good in their favor, as both of these batters are batting very responsibly. They're hitting the boundaries, they're rotating the strike. And if they're able to keep this up, they should be able to get to 160, 170, which is going to be a very good score in a 20 over format. And there is going to be another game right after this at around 2:30. So we got a whole day of cricket content ready for you guys. Gurkharit. He's facing Unch. So far, he's only conceded 2 runs after his 3 balls. Another good ball by Unch. And as you can see, to the bottom left of your screen, it is 20 degrees at the moment at Inland Cricket Ground. As Gurkharit has played that towards the mid-wicket area for 4 runs. And he picks up his boundary for this over. These two batters have been out there for a while. The opening pair, they're well settled in. They're scoring the runs. They're looking comfortable out there as they're hitting the boundaries. We try to go big again on that one. Unfortunately misses out, but he'll finish that over with 6 runs. Decent over by Unch. 83 for no loss after 10 overs for Edmonton under 19. This is a very good platform for these youngsters to make a name for themselves, to prove themselves and set themselves up for success and to be able to play cricket even at a higher level. So all these youngsters out there, they will be looking to prove themselves and they'll be enjoying their cricket. as we take a small drink break right at the half mark of the game. 10 overs done in this 20 over clash. Calgary under 19 will just be planning on how they're going to pick up these wickets. And Edmonton under 19, I think their coaches will be very happy with the effort so far, as their youngsters are looking confident, and they'll just be having that discussion of just keep going, keep batting the way you guys are batting, and set yourself up for a very, very good total. And we do want to encourage you guys out there who are at home today, if you do want to make your way to inland cricket ground and enjoy this cricket in person and live. It's a beautiful, beautiful day to be out there. The ground is very lively. There's cricket going on, and even at the inland cricket small ground as well. So overall, it's a beautiful day to be enjoying some cricket. It's going to be Hassan back to bowl his second over. I know his team is going to be relying on him to get that breakthrough, the much needed breakthrough that Calgary's waiting for. As Hassan, you can just see that he's just setting up his field. He's got a long on. He's got a mid wicket in place, all in the deep. So expecting that batsman to go a little bit hard, and hopefully Hassan would be hoping that he hits one and one of the fielders are able to catch it. We'll see how it goes. It's very well bowled, and it's very well dealt with by Sheikh as well. He just rotates the strike, and he's on 49. Oh, this was a very close call. As you can see, the keepers probably had a question about that one, but at the end of the day, the line do belong to the umpire there, so he decided that this one's going to be a wide. I think that was a googly as it turned the other way. This one's just worked to the fine leg area by Gurkara, then he's going to pick up two. This opening pair obviously will be very happy with their effort so far. Gurkara tried to go big there. Luckily for him, there's no fielder there, so he should be able to just rotate the strike and come back for two easily as he completes the two there. You can see the Edmonton batters, they're waiting for those looser balls, and if they feel like they are able to put one away, they will do that. Oh, this is going to be a very close call now. We'll see what the umpire has to say, but This was a very, very close effort by a very good effort at the end there by Calgary Under-19 squad there. But I think the batsman was able to make his ground at the end. As you see, the keeper is just... He's just really hoping for that one, and was very, very close in the end, but just made his ground in the end there. So this is the type of effort that Calgary 19 under 19 will need to be able to pick up wickets. They'll have to pick up their fielding effort and possibly hold on to these catches that will be coming, because these two batsmen, they are ready to go. They are ready to play those big shots. This is uppish as well, played in the air. It should be cut off by a fielder. It does not look like it was cut off, so he will be able to pick up a boundary off of that one. So very well played in the end there by Gurkharith, as he was able to punish the one that was slightly on the offside, and he was able to free his arms and pick up that boundary. One more ball to come in this over. This might be called a wide, and it is. Try to go big on that one again. He just wanted to play that one off of his back foot, but was not able to make a good enough connection. But in the end, very good over again for Edmonton. 13 off of that over. Edmonton is 96 for no loss after 11 overs, with a run rate of 8.73. And you still got the opening pair out there. So for Edmonton, everything going right, and for Calgary, they would want to pick up wickets as soon as possible here to slow this game down. Otherwise, Edmonton will be able to put on a huge total that will be difficult to chase, but nonetheless, this is a very good game for these young cricketers, these under 19 guys. And that's a 50 for Sheikh. This is very well played by him. This is something that he should be very proud of. Coming to another city and scoring a big 50 in the very first game with a very healthy strike rate. So everything going right for Sheikh there. And his partner on the other end is also looking very, very comfortable. A little bit slower in the strike rate compared to him, but overall, as a team, these two are doing very well. They're rotating the strike. They are picking up the boundaries as well, which is why the run rate is on the higher side of things with 8.65. Oh, he tries to go reverse. This is the thing with these new young cricketers, the new up-and-coming youngsters. They are not afraid to play these, some would call even unorthodox shots. As you saw that he tried to go for the reverse. Unfortunately for him, he was not able to connect, but he was brave enough to try and go for it. Played up in the air, but it won't carry on the full to the long on fielder there. just be 1 run. So another decent over so far by Unsh. Just 4 given off of his second over. As Sheikh picks up a boundary on this last ball there. He's looking very comfortable. He's looking like he belongs, and he must be enjoying his cricket as he picks up a boundary on that last ball there to make it 8 off of that over. 104 for no loss after 12 for Edmonton under 19. Right, so we got Hassan again to bowl his 3rd over. Batsmen, they seem to be attacking him, but the pace that he's bowling at, it will be very difficult to put him away for boundaries. The batsmen will have to generate all the momentum through their bat swing because there is no pace coming at him. Oh, he went big at that one. Now, is this going to be taken? We'll just see what the decision is of the fielder there. I think this is taken at the end there. This is exactly what Calgary was waiting for. The fielder there, he just threw his hand up and he took that one. This was a one-hander. I wish we were able to show you guys on that camera there for the people watching it on their devices there, but this is exactly the effort that Calgary under 19 needed. Number 20 there, he just threw his hand up and just held on to that one in the end there. A one-hand catch at the boundary there. This is exactly the type of effort that you need to break these partnerships. In Edmonton, Calgary, was able to get rid of Sheikh T there, but you cannot take anything away from him. 55 after 37 balls for him, so kudos to him. A very, very good inning by him. And I know his dugout, his coaches, his team will be very happy with the effort there. And Calgary, on the other hand, this is exactly the breakthrough that they were waiting for. We'll see if the game slows down from here or if Edmonton is able to keep up with a run rate. Currently, they're scoring at 8.5 runs. Right, so the next batsman in is FARHAN. He will be looking to just settle in and just calm the nerves if there are any. Usually the first few balls are the hardest, but he's on his way already. That's one thing with these youngsters. They are going to run hard. They're going to enjoy themselves. And for us watching at home or watching it at the ground, it's going to be very entertaining, and it's going to be a very enjoyable experience watching these youngsters just run around and show their skills and show that cricket is in safe hands. this turned quite a bit. As you often see when the new batsman comes in, things slow down a little bit, and it seems to be the case in this situation as well. So this is time for Calgary to slow things up. As I say that, FARHAN is able to just put that one away for towards the leg side for 4 runs. He just said, forget all of that slow stuff. He's going to go hard. If he feels like he's able to put one away, he will do that, which is very, very good to see, because you don't want to slow down the game too much. As you saw, FARHAN just saw the opportunity, played one off his back foot towards leg side, and he was able to pick up a boundary off of that last ball. And Hassan finishes his 3rd over after taking a wicket and conceding 7 runs. Edmonton is 111 for 1 after 13 overs. They're definitely looking like they'll be able to get 160, 170, which in this cricket ground will be a tough chase for Calgary U19 guys. But both of these teams are very, very talented teams, so we'll see how Edmonton finishes off, and we'll see how Calgary deals with the chase. But so far, Edmonton is batting like they know exactly what they're doing. And we got Unch back. He seems to be the bowler that has everything under control. He's not been scored for too many runs. This is his 3rd over. This is going to be another leg by, so, or it's not signaled by the umpire, so this will just be now he signals it, so 1 by and a leg by off his first 2 balls. Oh, this was unfortunately not pitched. The batsman is asking the question if it was a no ball or not. But he's doing the right thing. He's not worried about the decision. He's running hard. Tell you what, it did look like that. It was very, very close in the end. I think it was not given a no ball, but Edmonton was able to just rotate the strike and pick up 2 runs. And this is played in the air again. The fielder's getting underneath it. Unfortunately for him, he was not able to hold on, but very, very good effort in the end there. He was able to get completely underneath the ball there. Was not able to hold on to the catch, but to make up that much ground. It's a very good effort. It had to be applauded. Unfortunately, I think that might have been a boundary. Yep. Yeah. And then, unfortunately for him, ended up being a boundary, but very good effort by the fielder there. Edmonton is 118 for 1 after 14. "36 balls to come." We'll see what how many more runs Edmonton is able to accumulate. But from the look of things, it is looking like this is going to be it's going to be a high-scoring game, and in return we'll see how Calgary Under-19 guys answer back. So far, Edmonton they're batting well, very, very maturely. And to give you some perspective, usually in an elite game, we usually see 150, 160, which is considered a very good score in this ground. And for these youngsters to be able to get to that total or even more would be delightful to see. It just shows that these youngsters, even though they're under 19, but their game speaks a lot. Clearing the boundaries, not an issue. They've scored multiple boundaries. The new bowler is Usjid. This is very well bowled again by him. He's not flighting it too much, so he is bowling a little bit quicker through the air to possibly reduce that. Doesn't want to give any extra time to the batsman there to be able to get underneath the ball. And as you saw, FARHAN just shuffled across and he tried to do exactly that, but because there was some pace on the ball, he was not able to get completely underneath the ball. Still able to pick up 2 runs off of that one. One more ball to come in this over. This is decently bowled by Usjid there.
A little bit up.
Apologize for the delay in the commentary there. It looks like Calgary U19 has picked up another wicket there. And it looks like it's the wicket of Gurkirat, who was batting on 41. Very, very good effort by him. As we saw, his partner get out earlier after scoring 55 runs and 41 runs for him. And these two, after putting on a lot of runs for their team, have now gone back to their dugouts, but cannot take anything away from them. 127 runs so far for Edmonton. And it is Ansh who was able to pick up that wicket. And Gurkirat, he scored 41 runs after 41 balls. That's exactly 100 for his strike rate. Very well batted. The new batsman in is T-Gam. We'll see how many deliveries it takes for him to just settle down, or if he's going to just come in and just look to just score right away. So it's just on his pads. He was able to just flick it towards the leg side there and just pick up 2 runs for off his very first ball that he faced. This is nicely done again by T-Gam, as he just picks up another single. Just work that one in towards the long on side and just picks up an easy single there. FARHAN back on strike now, so he's settled in. He's faced 12 balls already, 15 runs so far for him. Well, this is played upish. Goes towards that cow corner mid-wicket area there, but there is a fielder there to cut it off. They're appealing for that one, but I don't think it will be given. This is going to wrap up his 4th over. So Ansh just gets scored for 24 runs after his 4 overs, and he was able to pick up a very important wicket of Gurkirat. This is very good bowling effort by him. As we take a quick look at the Edmonton scoring card for their batting lineup, Gurkirat up at the top there, 41 runs after 41 balls. Sheikh, he was able to score 55 after facing 38 deliveries. And for the two batting at the moment, FARHAN and T-Gam. FARHAN seems to be settled in. He has faced around 14 deliveries now, so. And you can see the clear intent by him. He is looking to score off of anything he feels like he can put away, so. And for Calgary U19 is Krishnov. So it's a loopy delivery by Krishnov. There is a fielder there to cut it off, but this should be easy 2 runs. We do want to encourage you guys watching online to like up the stream. Do share the link with anybody that would be interested in watching some young talent from within Alberta. This is the future of cricket. We do want to encourage anybody that is able to come to inland large cricket ground to come in person and watch these guys and enjoy yourself. It's a beautiful day. Oh, we try to go big on that one. As you see the keeper just having a bit of a banter with him. He probably felt like that was going onto the stumps, and nicely done by FARHAN at the end there to not let it go to the stumps. Or it might be T-Gam. This is again upish. But there is, again, a fielder there to cut that off. It'll just be a single. Shuffles across, tries to go big, but he finds no pace on the ball there. You can see the beautiful view. We have the tents set up, we have the crowd in. It's a beautiful atmosphere for cricket. Both of the grounds have cricket going on at the moment. We got under 19 Calgary versus Edmonton happening at the inland large cricket ground, and we got some casual cricket happening at inland small cricket ground. Edmonton is 138 after 17. Just lost 2 wickets. We're gonna see Usjud just come and bowl from the other end now. So for him, they got long on, long off, deep covers. They got a cow corner and a square leg in place. So Calgary 19, under 19 will be hoping for a miss hit and a carry to the fielder here, and Edmonton would obviously be looking to hit most of these deliveries out of the ground and score as many runs off of these. Advances. Oh, I think he's completely missed it, and he's hit the wicket. So this is a wicket for Usjud there. And he picks up a wicket of FARHAN there, so very well done by Usjud. This was, again, quicker through the air, and the batsman there, he got a little bit impatient, left his crease, but was not able to make any connection with the ball at the end there, and unfortunately in the end there, he was dismissed. Very decent 20 for him with a striker of exactly 100, and he scored 2 boundaries. For Calgary under 19 guys, they will be happy that they have slowed the game down from when Sheikh and Gurkir were batting. And they've just picked up another wicket. And we got Engad Sidhu at the crease. It's always difficult when you're a new batsman and you're facing your first few balls and you're expected to just go out there and score right away, but that's why you have these specialized batsmen for exactly these tasks. We'll see how the youngsters deals with the pressure here, but for his team, they should be very proud. They've got 140 on the board already, and they are looking like they will be able to score at least 20 or 30 more runs here, so 160 to 170 would be a very competitive total in this ground as he tries to just work it off his pad, but will be a leg bye at the end. This is bowled quicker through the air again. This is smart bowling by Asjad. He does not want to loop it up to give batsmen any chance to get underneath the ball there. It's quicker through the air. He's attacking the stumps. Another one just pushed through the air on his pads there. This is going to wrap up his second over. Just 6 off of that over. Edmonton is 144 for 3 after 18. 12 more balls to come. We'll see what they're able to accumulate in these 12 balls. But a very, very decent last over by Asjad for his team. So Calgary U19 will be they are looking like they're able to control things here a little bit more. I'm sure this will be a very good experience for these youngsters. Playing a group of guys that they're not familiar with. A team that's come in from a different city, and it's going to be Krishnov to come in and bowl. He's bowling a very good left arm orthodox. Very different from Asjad. Asjad quicker through the air, not too much loop. Whereas Krishnov, his stock delivery is that loopy delivery. And he's relying on the batsman to miss hit and hopefully be caught at the boundary there. This was back of the hand, slow one, but again, there was no pace on it. It did carry to the fielder there, but because he was still trying to get underneath the ball, was not able to hold on, but 2 runs off of that ball for Edmonton there. Shuffles across. We're not sure what they're appealing for. This is not going to be given, as this was just sliding down leg. But FARHAN there, he shuffled across. He was looking to go big, but the smart bowling by Krishnov, he saw him shuffle across early and just darted one through. The batsman in the end there, he was not able to make any connection. We'll see how Engad, how he deals with Krishnov here. Ooh, you can see the clear intent, and they have to. They only got 9 more balls to come. This is good fielding effort by Calgary under 19 there. As the fielder from the boundary there just cuts it off. It's just going to be 1 run. This is again shaping up to be a very good over. 2 more balls to come in this over. Back of the hand again. Loopy did not pitch. Again, not enough connection on this one as well. Just falls short. And they're able to pick up a run out on this one. This is great stuff by Calgary at under 19, guys. These youngsters are finishing strong. They've brought the game back. It was looking like this is going to be a 170, 180 game at one point, but the way these youngsters have brought it back, this is going to be a very competitive game. Edmonton, they will be looking to score as many runs as possible here in these last few balls left. About 8 more deliveries to come here. And Calgary under 19, guys, they will be looking to see if they can restrict and slow down as many runs as possible. And so far, so good. 4 runs in this over so far. Back of the hand delivery again. Now this is up in the air with the fielder getting underneath it, and it looked like he held on to it, but as he hit the ground, unfortunately the ball just popped out at the end there. But this was a very good attempt nonetheless. It looked like he had it under control, but unfortunately he lost it at the end, right when he hit the ground there. $149 for 3 after 19 overs done. Again, it has to be said, Calgary under 19, the way the game was looking in first half compared to what it is now after the second half is almost completed, it looks like 2 completely different games. First half was definitely Edmonton's. They were scoring boundaries, they were scoring a lot of runs. Their opening pair was still out there after 10 overs, but as soon as those Sheikh and Gurkurit got out, it looked like things slowed down quite a bit. And Calgary was able to restrict and contain Edmonton. They're bowling their final over now, and Edmonton is should be 151 now, as Pratham is the new batsman, and Asjad he's just finishing up the innings for Calgary under 19. This clash was made possible by Future Cricket Stars Foundation and Alberta Cricket Association, so we do want to thank all the partners and all the sponsors that were involved and have made this beautiful clash possible. This is going to be a huge learning experience for these young guys. It's going to help develop their game, and this is just good for cricket overall for both cities and for Alberta as a whole. Oh, this is smartly bowled again by Asjad. He saw him shuffle across and he darted one. Almost hit the stumps there, but at the end there was no connection with the bat, so. Two more balls to come in this. We'll see if Edmonton is able to pick up any boundaries or... Ooh, this is very well bowled again by Asjad. He's not happy with the effort there. I think this has signaled a no ball there, but the stump would not have mattered, but it's a bit heartbreaking for Asjad there. He's bowling smartly, he's watching the batsman, he is doing exactly what he needs to do to contain and slow things down and not concede any boundaries if possible. And he's done exactly that. Advances down the track. There is a fielder there to cut it off. There should just be 2 runs there. And it is. Let's see if Edmonton pushes for the 3rd there. This one again went all the way to the boundary. Was cut off by the deep cover fielder there. And this is going to wrap things up for the first innings. Edmonton scores 160 runs after the 20 overs. So Calgary will have to come out and score 161 if they want to win this game. Now, this is not going to be easy. Their batting lineup will get tested. This is going to be a very good test for these youngsters. We'll see what Calgary Under-19 guys have for us. But for Edmonton Under-19, you can see right at the top, the two openers, 41 and 55, Gurkurat and Sheikh Arham. He batted really well, 28 for 25, not out. Tigam, unfortunately, he was only able to score 8 runs, and Engad also just 1 run. And Pratham was able to just finish off the innings with Arham there. And after 20 overs, it is 160 runs scored by Edmonton 19. So 161 needed by Calgary Under-19 guys, which is a required run rate of just over 8. Now we will be back with a run, with the chase in about 5 to 10 minutes here, so stay tuned. If you want to take a quick bathroom break, grab your popcorn. We'll have a quick look at the bowling lineup there as well. Aditya, he bowled 3, accumulated 23 runs. Lovepreet, 2 overs, 19 runs. Muhammad Ahmed, 2 overs as well, 21 runs. Muhammad Shayan, 1 over, 4 runs. He only bowled 1. Hassan Amir, 3 overs, 28. Ansh, 4 overs. He picked up a wicket after just giving away 25, so he was one of the better bowlers out there. Asjad, he bowled really well as well. 3 overs, 21 runs, and he was able to pick up a wicket. Krishnav in the end there, 2 overs, just 10 runs given, with the economy of 5 runs. So overall, you can see a lot of bowlers used, a lot of people given the opportunity. Some doing better than others, but this all should be encouraging for everybody playing in that playing 11. So we will be back after a short break. We'll have this chase underway. Awesome. So we got the Calgary under 19 guys just walking out, ready to get this chase underway. So it looks like to open the batting up for Calgary under 19 is going to be Krishna Sharma and Ansh Vedi. We'll see how these two deal with the pressure, the initial new ball pressure. And for Edmonton, we'll see how well they bowl with the new ball and try to restrict Calgary as much as possible. But nonetheless, this is going to be a very good clash, a very good chase coming up. Two groups of very talented cricketers from within Alberta. And it looks like to open things up for Edmonton is going to be Ecam. As you see, Ecam just measuring his run up. Now his team is going to be expecting a very good start from him. He's got a slip in place as well, so expecting a few to just carry to either a keeper or now he's just moving the slip fielder out to the backward point or short third. Oh, this is a very good start by Ecam there. In the right channel, on the right length. So this is a good sign for Edmonton. And Krishna just recognizes a good delivery, just lets it go. Again, bowled in a good channel. And to talk about Ecam's run-up, seems to be very smooth. There's no missteps. He's running in smoothly, so this shows that he's calm and he's not worried about too much, which is exactly how bowlers should be. Just want to get in the groove and just do what you do best. Ooh, this seemed like it moved away a little bit from Krishnov there. So Ecam has started things off very well for his team. Very calm and collected, very decent bowling action as well. So this is great to see. We'll see how Krishnov deals with it. We'll see if he possibly comes down the track and tries to just change up the length, or because more of these same deliveries will let just Ecam settle in. Another one in the exact same channel. So this is a good start by Edmonton there. And for Calgary, Krishnov just gets off strike and brings Ansh to face his last two deliveries. anybody that's just checked in, Calgary is chasing 160, so they'll have to come up with 161 runs in 20 overs. Edmonton batted first, and they were able to put a very healthy total on the board. As we see one just run away for a boundary. Wasn't a convincing shot, but 4 runs nonetheless. And again, this is very, very good to see where Ecam, he's bowled a few to the right tee end. And we see him now that he's bowling to a lefty without any problems. This was bit on the pads there. And Unch was able to put this one away. This is beautifully worked towards that fine leg area for 4 runs. Now this was one of the better and more convincing shots by Unch there. So what was looking like a good over, Ecam finishes it with 2 boundaries in the end. So Calgary is 9 for no loss after the first over. And this is going to be good for Unch. This will calm him down. He scored 2 boundaries right off of his very first 2 balls. Do want to encourage anybody that's new to the stream, do like up the stream, do share the stream with anybody that you know that likes to watch cricket, especially because we have these 2 under-19 teams going head to head. There is going to be another clash right after this, starting at 2:30. This clash has been made possible by Future Cricket Stars Foundation and Alberta Cricket Association. So we do want to thank them as well for their efforts and for putting this clash together. For now, it's going to be Abhishek for Edmonton to bowl the second over. Krishnov is just settling down for now. Because the ball is brand new, it will be doing a little bit up in the first few overs there, so the batsmen, you will see, just take their time, just get the ball a little bit older, and when it stops moving, they'll try and score more runs. For now, this is good stuff by Krishnov there. Just gets off strike and brings in Unch, who's a lefty. So because there's lack of lefties, generally it is difficult for the bowlers to adjust their lines from a righty to a lefty, and this is good tactics by Calgary Under-19 camp there to send in right and left combination. As you see Edmonton just scrambling and just getting their fielders in the right positions. Abhishek runs in. Owens tries to go big, but unfortunately he hits it right to the fielder there. Set exactly for that shot, so Calgary is going to end up losing their first wicket. And it's going to be Unch after facing just 3 deliveries. He scores 8 runs, and Abhishek has his first wicket on the 3rd ball of his very first over. So for Edmonton, exactly what they were looking for. Wickets with the new ball. Put pressure on Calgary. And for Calgary, they are going to be feeling the heat here. What they need is a partnership here. Have a good power play, score about 40 to 45 runs, and look to continue things after that. But for now, they've just lost a wicket. Ansh was looking good, but unfortunately has to go back. 266 for his strike rate. apologize for the delay in the commentary. So far, Edmonton is bowling like they should. They're putting a lot of pressure on Calgary batters. This is the third over, and they've only conceded 11 runs, and they've picked up a wicket, so things are looking tough for Calgary under 19. And for ECAM, this is his second over. This will be called a wide. But overall, he is bowling a very good spell so far. More the same from him, and for Calgary, they will need to look to change things up a little bit, possibly pick up the run rate a little bit, because they do want to have a better and more satisfying power play here the first 6 overs. It's very well bowled again by ECAM there. Very well bowled again. This is very good to see. ECAM is the way he's running in, the way his rhythm is, the way his action is. Very, very good to see that from a youngster. Does not seem at all under any type of pressure. In fact, it's the quite opposite. Just seems very calm, and there's no ifs or buts in his run up. Very, very smooth, and it's translating very well through his bowling there as he finishes his second over. Just 11 runs given after his second over completes. So Edmonton Cam is going to be very happy with the effort so far from their bowlers. They gotta look to continue to do more of the same. And for Calgary under 19, they will need some encouragement, possibly from their camp, possibly from their coaches to keep going, because this is just the start of the game, and in a T20 clash, momentum does shift quickly, so they gotta stay out there, they gotta stay positive, and they have to believe they can do this. It's only been 3 overs so far, it's 13 after a loss of 1 wicket. It's going to be Abhishek to come back and bowl his second over. Again, for him as well, smooth, long run up, tall bowler as well, and he'll get that extra bounce. So for Edmonton, this is great to see. Looks like they have we saw their batting effort. Their 2 openers took things away from Calgary, at least for the first half of the game, and now we see their 2 bowling the 2 openers when it comes to the bowling side of things. They're very calm and they're bowling very well, so Edmonton has got the whole package. Calgary's just got to find a way to answer back and not let any of this affect them. So for these under 19 guys, this is a very good experience and a test. Well, as this is just nicked and it went towards the third man, and was able to just collect the ball there. I am personally very, being a bowler myself, I'm very happy with these 2, with the opening pair of Edmonton bowlers. Beautiful run-ups, and they're They're doing exactly everything right. As you saw, this one just nipped away after it pitched. The more dot balls Edmonton is able to bowl, the more pressure it will build and more benefit they'll be able to derive from all of that. So kudos to Edmonton, but for Calgary, they have just got to figure out a way to just change things up here. Another very well bowled ball by Abhishek there. This is a tremendous bowling display by both of these, the pair that is bowling so far. Oh, this is uppish again, but does not carry to the fielder there, so another dot ball accumulates. It's 2 more overs to come after this last ball of the power in the power play, so 12 more balls in the power play where there's only 2 fielders allowed in the deep, but this one's just worked away for a single. As I was saying earlier, Abhishek being the taller bowler, he will get the extra bounce, and with the new ball, we saw a few nip away. Overall, he's bowled a beautiful channel, beautiful line and length. Not much you can do with how he's bowled so far, so everything going right for Edmonton camp so far in these first 4 overs. We're going to see a first bowling change. It's going to be Ahmed who's going to come in and bowl the 5th over. Again, another taller bowler for Edmonton. So he'll benefit from that bounce that he'll get. Both of these first 2 deliveries on the pads, and Krishnov was just able to just work it off his pad, but unfortunately no runs. I think the way his action is, most of these balls are gonna come in. We've already seen in these first 3 balls, after the ball's pitching, it's just coming into the batsman. So there's no room to open up your hands. Ooh, we try to go hard at it. This went all the way to the short third there, and they picked up a wicket. And Edmonton, they're obviously very happy, and you saw the celebration there, number 18. These are young guys, so there's going to be passion and enthusiasm And you want to see that. You want to see these youngsters enjoying their cricket. And they definitely enjoyed that dismissal. And Abhijit has to go back. Ahmed picks up his first. Abhijit had no choice but to go hard at it. Unfortunately for him, was not able to make a good enough connection. It just went in the air and went straight to the third man, who initially almost dropped it, but was able to hold on to it at the end there. So there was a bit of a juggling effort there, but in the end, very well done by the short third fielder there. So everything going to plan for Edmonton. For Calgary, the pressure is building, and they're losing wickets. So they'll have to just keep pushing, keep believing in themselves, and try to take this game. They will have to bat all 20 overs. That should be the priority. They'll have to take this game as deep as possible. And they'll have to focus on not scoring too many dot balls. That will build up the run rate and the pressure at the same time. And so far, by the look of things, Edmonton, they've got a very, very good bowling lineup as well. This is their third bowler, and he's also not giving away much, so tough task for a Calgary Under-19 guys, but this is exactly why we play, so we'll see how Calgary Under-19 camp deals with this. Arabir is the new batsman there, as you saw. One just swing away from him as well. This is very interesting. We saw Ahmed, first few balls, it was kind of coming in with an angle, but these two balls have gone away, as you can just see talking to his mate there. He was telling him what he did there, and we clearly saw on the screen that it nipped away after it pitched. This is a fuller ball. Just going to be a dot ball. Very good over by Ahmed there. Just one run given, and he was able to pick up a wicket. Do want to remind the viewers that this clash was made possible by Future Cricket Stars Foundation and Alberta Cricket Association. So we want to thank them for their efforts and everything that they did to be able to put this clash together. Because this is got to be encouraging for the youngsters. This is something that the guys even younger than the group out there right now can look up to and plan for and improve their cricket through this platform. You see Abhishek, rightly so, just comes in to bowl his third over there. Beautiful, beautiful run up. Very smooth action. He's got a type of action which is very, very low risk and not prone to injury at all. So this one's played upish by Krishnav there. Should be able to just come back for two. called a wide. As you can probably tell, I am very, very impressed by this bowler here, Abhishek. He's got the mechanics. He's got to keep working hard, keep building that pace. He's doing everything right. He's showing the maturity already, bowling the right channels. He's not trying to do too much. He's bowling to his strengths. And with that extra bounce and the channel that he's bowling, he's making it very difficult for the Calgary 19 batsman out there. Krishnov, he's faced 21 balls, has not been able to get off and score too many runs yet, just 6 off of his 21 balls. So you see Abhishek just bowled another consistent there. This is good stuff by Calgary under 19. They made that 2 out of nowhere. Ran the first one after misfield and another one for the throw. They'll have to come up with stuff like this to just change up the momentum, to put pressure back on Edmonton. Because so far, for Edmonton, they're just cruising. Calgary will need to put them under pressure and just possibly look to change the momentum. Very well bowled again to finish his third over. Abhishek has only conceded 10 runs and he's picked up 1 wicket. Calgary is 22 for 2 after the power play, so 6 overs done. And so from here on now, they need 9.93 runs per over to be able to successfully chase this total. It's not going to be easy, but still have more than half the game left, so number 1 priority for Calgary here is to put pressure back on Edmonton and possibly just try to do things a little bit differently. They've just got to look to not score and not basically just eliminate these dot balls. This is up-ish. Fielder getting underneath it. I don't think he'll be able to completely get underneath it, but he just stops it at the boundary there, so this will be a convenient 2 for our up-viewer there. It's just down leg, it will be called a wide. Even for Ahmed, he has the tools. He is a tall bowler. We've seen him bowl the outswingers as well. I think his stock delivery is the one that comes in with the angle. Another good delivery by Ahmed there. That one kind of stayed low. It was pitched up, but keeper was not able to collect this cleanly as well. So Edmonton is not giving anything away at the moment. Their fielding is on point. The bowlers have bowled a tremendous channel. This is good rotation of the strike by Arabir there. It's a tight single, but they were able to make their ground at the end. Ooh, as we saw that one just come in after it pitched. So again, like Ahmed, he's showing that he has the skill. We've seen the one that goes out. We've seen the one that's coming in with an angle. So the Calgary, their required run rate has climbed all the way up to 10. It's over 10 at the moment. And it seems like Edmonton is just, their bowling unit is on top of this. And Calgary Under-19 guys are finding it very difficult to deal with the bowling. Now we do have a change. We have a spinner on. This is very interesting. I think this is Ekan. We saw initially bowled pace. Now he's come from the other end and he's bowling off spin now. We're seeing everything from these youngsters. You can see the level of talent. He's very comfortable bowling a off spin as well. This has worked away towards the offside. They should be able to come back for 2 runs. They're able to conveniently make their ground at the end there, so good running by Krishnav and Arabir. played in the air. Just carried on a bounce to the long on fielder there, so just be 1 run. This is better from Calgary. They haven't played as many dot balls, but Veer tried to go big on that, but unfortunately in the end there was not able to make a clear connection or any connection. I think the bowler thought the over was completed, but he's got 1 more ball to bowl here. We'll see what Veer does with this last ball here of this over. As he works it towards the offside, but right to the fielder there, so it's going to be another dot ball to finish this 8th over. 33 for 2 after 8 overs. Calgary under 19 requires 10.67 from here to be able to successfully chase and win this game. And for Edmonton, they're doing everything right. Everything is going as planned. I don't think they need to change up too many things here. Keep bowling these great channels and keep taking the catches that they have taken so far. So more of the same from Edmonton, and for Calgary, possibly look for boundaries here. This is going to be Pratham. He's bowling left arm orthodox. This is well played by Krishnov there as he finally picks up a boundary on this 2nd ball of the over. This is gotta be encouraging. This is better from Krishnov there. He saw one just looped up. He was able to get underneath and just score a boundary off of that one. So this is going to do better for his confidence. Smart batting by Krishnov there. Just gets off the strike after scoring a boundary. Sensible stuff. Oh, this is going to be another boundary. Unfortunate misfield by the fielder at the boundary there. And now Veer picks up a boundary and one leads to another. This is better over for Calgary under 19. Two more balls to come in this over. 2 boundaries scored. So Pratham is just going to finish his over, giving away 10 runs. Calgary is 43 for 2. It's been 9 overs, 10.73 runs required. Beer just comes down the track. He wanted to hit big and score a boundary off that very first ball. Will just be a single. This is Ekam's last over. It. 'Cause. 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 ' See, most of these deliveries just looped up and not much pace given. This is smart bowling by Ecam. The batsman will have to generate all the pace necessary to be able to pick up a boundary or a maximum, but they're not getting any pace to work with. Another loopy delivery will just be worked for a single here. And this is going to complete Ecam's spell there. 4 overs, just 20 runs conceded. 47 for 2 after 10 overs for Calgary. As they're just going to take a short drinks break. Have a quick look at the Calgary batting scorecard there. Krishnov still out there, 37 balls saved, faced 19 runs. Anshvedi, who was looking good, who scored 2 boundaries off the very first of the 2 balls that he faced, and unfortunately on the third one he was dismissed. Abhijit even for 3 runs after facing 7 deliveries, and Urvir Bajwa, he's out there. He's almost run a ball, so momentum is picking up for Calgary. They'll need to look to score at least a boundary per over. Won't be easy, but this is exactly what they require, so we'll see what these youngsters got. This is nonetheless going to be a very good experience for both of these teams. Edmonton looking like they're executing well. They got the runs on board. They're bowling according to the plan. And for Calgary, they've had an over before the last where they picked up 2 boundaries in that over, but that last over was boundaryless, and that's something that Calgary cannot afford at the moment. So we'll see how they change things up. For now, it's a short drinks break. Pratham back to bowl his second over. Krishnav on strike. This time Pratham is just going to come over the wicket. Oh, this is very well played by Krishnav there. I think it carried to the fielder there, but was not able to hold on. Krishnav was able to just come back for 2 runs. This is another one that's played in the air, but falls short this time, just in front of the fielder there. So now you can see the intent from Calgary batsmen. They are looking to speed things up. They'll need to do that if they want to give themselves a chance. This is fortunate for Krishnav there. Goes to the behind the keeper. He's just going to pick up 2 runs off of that delivery as well. So 8 runs off of this over so far. Better over for Calgary. It's 56 for 2 after 11 overs for Calgary. They're definitely getting after it a little bit now. You can see the intent. They're going after the bowlers more. They've just got to stay positive here and keep going. And it is a very beautiful day out here at Inland Large Cricket Ground. 21 degrees. Very few clouds in the sky. Lots of different people at the ground at the moment. Cricket happening at both of the grounds. So if you do want to see this action live, it is happening at Inland Cricket Large. The Inland Cricket Ground Large. We'll see what the decision is here. Batsman pushed it for 2. I think they've completed 2. One more ball to come in this over. So far, 6 runs off of it, 5 runs off of this over. We have a bit of a delay as the umpire is just setting up those stumps again. This one is just down leg. Hervey tried to go hard at it, but was no connection in the end, so this is going to be wide, and another one. Oh, this is a better connection by Hervey there. Unfortunately, carried right to the fielder there, and fielder in the end there, he was able to hold on, so we'll see the end of Krishnov with that shot. Try to stay out there, try to stay positive, but this will be a good learning experience for him as well. It's always difficult when the bowling team is bowling well and bowling in the right channels, but nothing to... His innings was very, very good, and it's going to be encouraging for him that he was able to stay out there that late, and he tried to accelerate things. Unfortunately, was not able to do that, but he did score a decent amount of runs. Now we got a new batsman on crease. This is going to be Jawad. Veer shuffles. This should be a boundary. It actually goes all the way for a maximum. So this is a big one for Calgary. Their first maximum of the inning. It comes from the bat of Veer. Oh, this is cheeky stuff by Calgary. They saw an opportunity to run to, and they did exactly that. Advances down the track, and he hits it straight for another boundary. Now we're seeing things being picked up and things being accelerated. It's coming from the hands of Veer there. Maximum and a boundary in this over already. This is sensible stuff. He just gets off the strike. This is going to put Jawad on strike. He's going to be facing his very first ball. Oh, this was a quicker one through there. Wasn't really sure what to do with it, to go up to it or to play it on the back foot, but lucky for him, he was able to survive that. So great ball by Pratham there. This was a loopy delivery, and it's just going to be a single off of that last ball. 15 off of that over. This was a better over for Calgary. They need more of these overs. For now, they need 11.86 runs per over. 78 for 3 after 13. This is played over the infield. Should be able to come back for 2 easily, and they do so. Shuffles across again as the bowler is appealing for that, but the umpire is not convinced. this is very good fielding effort with the fielder there. It looked like it was struck very well, but went straight to the fielder. We were there. He had to turn around and go back. Was the right decision in the end there. For this game to be close, Ervir and Jawad, they will need to take this game as deep as possible. There's going to be 6 more overs coming after this one. So look to bat through and at the same time look to score as at least a boundary per over. It's going to be a tough chase, but Calgary's just got to stay in this. .84 for 3 after 14 overs. 77 runs required in 6 overs. So that's 36 balls. And that adds up to be 12.83 per over. These two is very crucial for Calgary. Next bowler in, FARHAN. Ooh, that almost took the off stump. Came in after it pitched. We saw FARHAN earlier with the bat. He did very well in that department as well, and now he has a responsibility with the ball in these very crucial overs. And a very good start by him. Jawad just shuffles across. This will be signaled to wide. FARHAN not happy with that decision because he's just pleading with the umpire that the batsman shuffled, but nonetheless, it will be given a wide at the end. It's a good fielding effort by the fielder in the deep there, just cuts it off. Just traveling at a good pace, but in the end, it will just be a single.